Hey, so it's November 4th of 2022 and today there was an update to the Binding of Isaac. Do you want to learn what has changed over the patch? Well, sit down and listen, cause there's a lot of changes. Let's start with the first change, which is that C-section now deals 75% of its damage before the patch every 10 frames, instead of 8. Another change touches glowing hourglass, which makes it have no cooldown, but it can only be used 3 times on a floor. This is a huge nerf for hourglass breaks, but it also makes it actually useful to retry bosses. D10 now requires 2 charges and devolves enemies, which essentially means that, for example, this fly will change into this small red fly. Cain's other eye follows you now, copying your tears, shooting with you, but in a random direction, and it also deals 25% less damage. Bum Friend now can give you batteries and items from a normal beggar's pool. Also now, the Black Bean makes you fart a couple of times and leave poisonous gas after taking damage. Isaac's Tears now deal 5 more damage than you normally would, and 2020 decreases your damage by 20% instead of 25. Now let's take a break from buffs and nerfs. Let's check the reworked items. First item that was reworked is Breath of Life. It has changed its sprite and it works way better than before. Right now it has a small active time, and when it activates you have an extremely small amount of time to get damage. If you do, however, it releases holy beams in 4 directions and grants you a shield effect. Another one on the list is a FAM. Instead of dealing damage in a black circle around you after taking damage, it gives you a chance to spawn this ring around the killed enemy, and the chance depends on your luck stat. Then it's time for Betrayal, which no longer charms all enemies after taking damage. Right now it allows enemy projectiles hit other enemies, causing them to fight. And My Shadow, which is honestly insane right now. It now makes a small shadow that follows you. When it touches an enemy, it spawns a lot of dark chargers, and by a lot, I mean a lot of them. That's for the reworks. Now let's go back to the balance changes. Lil Bumpy now can randomly be activated on enemy projectiles. Lil Brimstone and Shades deal more damage. And now this is huge. Razor Blade and Blue Drides take half a heart after first use in a room. Ouija Board, instead of only giving you Spectral Tears, it now gives you a Tears Up. And Spectral Tears. My Reflection gives you a damage up, the same as Death's Touches and a lag down. If you have a Voodoo Head, then each next curse room will contain a penny. Not a lot, but still something. You can attack Cube Baby with a melee attack, such as Spirit Sword. Saturnus Tears no longer destroy grid entities, which means that your Saturnus will not kill you by destroying a TNT. Sacrificial Altar now costs 1 heart. Also, you can find Backstabber in a Devil room. And you can now find Book of Revelations, Stigmata, Jesus Juice and Purity in an Angel room. Tainted Bethany can use her heart charges to place a bomb if she has blood bombs. Food from Mom's Toenail falls every 20 seconds instead of 2 minutes. Duct tape now affects familiars that are moving with a delay, such as Shade or Multidimensional Baby. And now, let's take a quick break to talk about today's G-Fuel daily run, which is advertised by Tyron as the sweetest piece of daily runs, and that you should please play today's daily seed. Okay, so right now Baby Plum, Bambino, The Pile and Drip Creep require defeating Blue Baby as 3 different characters to make them spawn. Oh yeah, also language that doesn't exist, I mean French, is added to Isaac, and something that is really important, Lost no longer takes damage on stopping grid mode. And neither does it hurt his mantle. So that's most of the buffs and nerfs that were introduced in this patch. I would say you which bugs were fixed, but honestly, they are fixed and it's really hard to show you them as they are fixed. So the only bug fix I'll show you is that the double pennies, nickels and dimes are healing Keeper for the amount they should. So yeah, thanks for watching and go play the daily run, please. I think it's here only for 1 day, so go!